do another video on this one. I think it directly relates to MMTLP because it's the same fight against the shorts and the hedge funds. And I've got a lot more information on the GNS stock that I was talking about earlier today when I told you I went crazy. And even though the candle was way up, I bought it at like 240 something a share. and which is crazy because it was like at 50 some odd cents earlier today. I unfortunately didn't catch. There was a few YouTubers out there that were giving us a warning that this type of that a short squeeze was going to happen, and I don't believe we're done. Now, first of all, this is not financial advice. This is for entertainment purposes only. So these are my ideas, my thoughts. GNS is for real. Or at least for now. I don't think this is a long-term play. But right now, as it sits, I think we've got a little bit more to go, even if it goes back a little bit. Even if you you buy in tomorrow and it goes back huge, it's still going to go way back up, but I don't even think that's going to happen. I get a feeling that a lot more people are going to hear about this in the morning at the bell, and that we're gonna skyrocket with this thing. Long story short, the Genius Group appointed Timothy Murphy to lead the Illegal Trading Task Force. And this is where it kind of applies to us MMTLP people also. They just released, the Genius Group just released today a PR statement that is saying that they appointed the former deputy director of the FBI, Timothy Murphy, in charge of this illegal trading task force. So they're not playing here. And the whole point of it is that they have proof that companies have sold shares but not delivered shares. Sound familiar? And then as a part of, they had bought shares, they had sold shares, but never delivered on those shares as a part of a market manipulation scheme to lower the price. Does that sound familiar also? I mean, there are more and more good people now jumping on board with this, let's get the hedge funds and the shorts. And there's a lot of a lot of these shorts never deliver. They did that with MMTLP. They did it before, the year or so before that with Torchlight, and they really don't think they have to pay. But we kind of have them on the ropes here, not only with the lawsuits that we have that are going at them from our angle, but now we have CEOs. What's the name of the CEO? Roger James Hamilton. That's the CEO of GNS. Now, don't confuse that with GNUS, as I previously stated. GNS. In the aftermarket, when I said I purchased it, it went over $3. And now it's back down to somewhere around $2.87 or so. But a lot of that has to do with the company has offered, haven't put it out yet. They're going to have some meetings coming up here. But they're going to be putting out a special dividend. All right, and this is for shareholders to help in the fight. In other words, to expose market manipulations. So we have another CEO outside of John Berger and many of the other high executives out there that are now on our side that have finally decided what's right is right, what's wrong is wrong. And this has got to stop. And they've got us. The retail buyers, investors, backing them, and everyone's coming together here. And this is good. This is awesome. GNS continued going on in the after hours. Yeah, we covered that. I'm sorry, I'm not very put together today, but here's the thing that. Here's the thing that Roger said earlier today. Okay, I know what part of the problem is. Everything's blurring out on me. Today we launched the Illegal Trading Task Force led by Timothy Murphy. So he made that announcement, but that's not the Twitter, the tweet that I want you to understand. And it's Roger James Hamilton, and you can find him on Twitter, and I recommend you follow him. Here's what he tweeted about 5 hours ago, which I just caught on to, which I didn't know when I was first talking to you, when I labeled that other one, you know, GNS, because I'm used to labeling everything MMTLP, which I will be labeling this one both those, so that the information gets out there, which is the main thing. The main thing being, it's just my opinion, but I think this thing's going to go up a lot higher based upon what the company itself is offering, and they're offering this to their shareholders because it's going to help expose the shorts, the hedge funds that aren't paying for, they're not delivering. So it's kind of important that, I feel like, this is speculation, the more money they put in our pocket, the more shares that we can buy, and the more it exposes them, is kind of the idea there. All right. So Roger writes, Wall Street Math, GNS, 10 million float today, 250 million traded, 25 times float. Nothing suspicious here. We're tracking every trade, and we're coming for you. We're tracking every trade, and we're coming for you. This is CEO talking to the market manipulators. This is awesome news for MMTLP. This is awesome news for this new little GNS, which again, there might be some money to be made there. You might want to do a little D&D on that and jump into it as quick as you can tomorrow, or I don't know. They recommend that you let the price go down and then buy when it's low. But with the amount of information that's kind of finally getting out there, and there's a lot of it on Twitter that I missed too, just not paying attention apparently. This can very well could skyrocket tomorrow. But even if it goes down, don't fret. Even if you bought in early, or bought in early tomorrow and then it goes down a little bit, with everything they're going to be doing, you can't say guarantee, son. Otherwise you get in trouble, right? But I feel really good that it's going to go back up in price. But I would sell it, when you get that price that you want, if you do decide to go into that. But the main thing is that this is just more pressure being put on the shorts. And this is good news. Thank you. And that's all I got for you right now.